What is an extremely dark, creepy true story most people don't know about? A 58-year-old man living alone in Japan started hearing noises at night and noticing things out of place in his house. He installed video cameras. Turns out a homeless woman had been living in his attic and cupboards for almost a year in his house, undetected. This is why I get freaked out when I hear things at night. The Amy Bradley disappearance. She disappeared from a cruise ship en route to Curacao in 1998, and years later photos were emailed to her parents that very much resembled her, and looked like she had been sold into slavery. Multiple people have also claimed to see her through the years. The Wikipedia page on her case lists the sightings, and there's an FBI missing persons report including sketches of people she was seen with in 2005. There is a guy who became famous after being convicted of murder and cannibalism, and lives as a free man in Japan to this day. During World War II, an American airplane crashed near the Japanese island of Shikijima. There were 9 servicemen on board. 1 was rescued by an American submarine. The other 8 were taken in by the Japanese. Don't want to go into all the details, but through some time and events, the Japanese ended up eating those servicemen. But that's not the weird part. The one serviceman who was rescued? That was George H.W. Bush. Google Shikijima incident for more details if you'd like. When Vlad the Impaler was about to be invaded, he impaled hundreds of peasants on his country's border so that his attackers would see how ruthless he was. It worked, and the invaders turned back and went home. Edgar Allan Poe's The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym was about 4 shipwreck survivors stranded in a boat before they ate a cabin boy, Richard Parker. In 1884, a boat was stranded with only 4 survivors. 3 of the men ate the cabin boy, also named Richard Parker. Centralia, Pennsylvania. It was a pretty decent-sized coal mining town, and in the 60s, a fire which I believe was started at a landfill, but was not put out completely, caught an exposed coal vein on fire, and the fire burns underground to this day. In the 80s, the government started paying people to leave and buying up all of the land and destroying the houses so no one could live there. Since they didn't exactly force people to leave, the town still has a population of about 10. There is enough coal underground to keep the fire burning for a very long time.